going on, YouTube? Today I'm gonna go over just like exterior, interior details on the vehicle. Decided to wash her up because who wants to look at a dirty vehicle? Anyways, so this model is about, it's a little longer and wider. It's just overall a little bulkier Mini Cooper than the previous model. It's a third generation. On this one, I think the color's like a thunder gray, and I have like I think they're 17-inch the tentacle spoke wheels. I'm not personally a fan, but they didn't have any that had the any of the black rims on this particular vehicle. The third generation Mini Cooper, the 2014 F56, the headlights are a lot different now. These things are super bright. I constantly get people flashing their headlights at me because they think I've got my brights on, but I really don't. This one also has the LED daylights on the bottom there. Those are pretty bright too as well. You don't really need them, I must say. Going over towards the back. This one also has the fog lights in the rear as well. I'm gonna pop the hood here. It's nice is the hood, it stays up. You don't have to, the old vehicle I used to have, you had to take that thing out and then put it all the way up so it stays up. So some weird old dude decided to come talk to me while I was recording that. So anyways, so I had to restart there. But this it's a completely new engine in the 2014 Mini Cooper. It's got a twin power turbo, which is just a combination of direct injection and turbo as well together. This thing puts out 189 horses. This top speed is at 146. This is surprisingly quick. I wasn't surprised. I didn't think it would be as quick as it is, but it gets 0 to 60 in about 6.5 seconds, roughly. It catches you off guard, especially for a Mini Cooper. Let's make our way to the inside. All right. So the first thing that I noticed when I got in here was this thing right there. It's a heads-up display that pops out from the dash. Check it out. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a right now it's just showing my miles per hour, which is 0 because I'm not going anywhere. But I just popped up message that says that my washer fluid is low. I gotta refill that right now. But basically all of your information from the vehicle, most of it is gonna go here. And that includes your music information if you're switching through songs. So if I go right here and switch a song, I can actually see the tracks and then I can select a new one. And then also your cruise control is gonna go there, as well as like any incoming calls or phone calls that you're gonna make. And also like your directions, your navigation is gonna pop up on there too. It's probably one of my favorite features on the vehicle. It's one of the reasons why I decided to get, one of the deciding factors that helped me decide to get Mini Cooper was the heads-up display. I really wanted a HUD, and this thing, it works. It's just convenient because you don't have to look away from the road while you're trying to figure out where you're going if you have it on navigation. This one in particular has the JCW, the shifter knobs, and the JCW steering wheel. It's a real thick, heavy steering wheel. I like it. It's a real sturdy steering wheel. This one also has the Harman Kardon stereo, which I mentioned earlier. I like it a lot. It sounds fantastic. I was surprised. I didn't even know that there are two bass speakers under the seats, and you can kind of see them here. That metal grate right there. There's one under my seat and one under the passenger seat. It's got a total of 12 speakers. You don't have to get that option. You can just get the regular Alpine speakers that they have. It's a six speaker system. This one's a 12 speaker system. This one has the mini connected and the navigation system in it. The display, well, you work it with this touch knob here. It has some options if my camera will focus. There's a menu button here, media, radio, telephone, and navigation. So if you want to go to navigation, hit the navigation button on there on the bottom here, or you can select it from the via the wheel here. And the maps on here are great. You give a lot of different options. There's so much. I'll go over on a different video all of the interfaces on this in this car, how to work the system in here. But I'm just going through the interior right now. This one has like a weird leather and tweed combination. I think it's pleather, but they're really comfortable, sturdy seats. They hug you really well. You don't feel like you're gonna flop around while if you decide to cut corners real hard. They have like an optional thigh extender right there for your legs. A little hideaway thing here, compartment, as well as your regular standard glove compartment. Let's go to the back. Okay, so I was surprised about how much room there is inside here. If you sit back here, put the seat back, there is clearly enough for leg room. Look at that. I have tons of room back here, and I'm still gonna be able to. It's not like, of course, it's not like super roomy because it's not a big vehicle, but it's a little larger than the older Mini Coopers, and it has surprisingly enough room. Let's show you the trunk now. Pop her open here. Okay, the trunk, it has just like a little flap here. You can either, right now it's at, you would have it up like in this selection here, because when the seats go down, it's gonna be level. So if you need to haul something, of course you can't. I'm a drummer, so I can't like put my drums in here, but I could if I really pushed it. But you can haul stuff with this, so with a level like that. But if the seats are up, this can go down a level, or you can have it open if you wanted to have an open back here. But it goes down and it's a little bit lower than it was before. It has two different level options there. Another cool feature about the 2014 model is that you have changeable LED lights in here. You can see them a lot better at night, but there's all sorts of different greens. There's yellows, reds, there's a purple, there's different blues. Pretty neat mood lighting action. What's really neat, I like about this too, is so in the center stock here, there are 3 different driving modes. There's sport, mid mode, and green mode. When you're in sport mode, it keeps the RPMs pretty high, and it shifts a lot higher RPMs. But when you're all the way in green mode, it does its best to save gas, so it'll switch gears at probably 2,500 RPMs, and also like anytime you let your foot off the gas, it's gonna disengage the automatic transmission, so you're gonna keep the RPMs like at 1 whenever your foot's off the gas. It's like if you're going down a hill or something. But it changes the whole characteristics of the car when you switch between the modes. It's just incredibly fun to drive, and I love everything about this vehicle. There's so many features on this vehicle. I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. I can't go over all of them, but if there's any any particular features you wanted me to go over, I can go over them. No, that'll do it for today. That's about it. Like and subscribe.